What's up, man?
It's pretty disgusting that you film that. That's disgusting.
I'm sorry. I just
You're not filming this, are you?
I was just messing around with my
You
cameras.
are tacky as hell.
You're a sick son of a bitch.
Sorry. I'll stop.
Enjoying someone else's
I'll stop.
pain and
I'll
suffering?
stop.
You try to sit there and help.
You're a sick fucker. You
I'll
should
stop.
just move away.
I'll stop. I'm done.
I can't believe the audacity of people.
What do you mean? I thought he was joking around.
He's having a seizure.
Well, I thought he was
He
kidding.
was having a seizure.
Well, I didn't know that.
I hope your children maybe.
I thought
You know,
he
would
was
you,
kidding.
how would you like
I
it if
thought he
someone
was
you knew was
joking.
down there?
I would feel pretty bad.
See in that clip how the people in the mall gang up on the man with the camera like angry hornets. This behavior looks to me like a culture that is in denial about its perception of sadism. To explain myself farther about the adults being in denial, let's watch again as the woman in black at the mall reveals herself, how, entangled with her personality act, she shows us the sadism in her that she is trying to hide by acting compassionate.
Hey, I thought he was joking around.
He's having a seizure.
Well, I thought he was
He
kidding.
was having a seizure.
Well, I didn't know that.
I hope your children maybe. 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 I hope your children maybe.
So, real quick, let's take a look at what she says right there. I hope your children maybe. I hope they maybe what? Have a seizure? Why won't she say it? Because then she might be in a position to be forced to admit to herself how hypocritical it is for her to hope some children she does not know will suffer, so she can emotionally get back at someone who has upset her personally. It has nothing to do with Dirty Ian on the ground. She does not want to see the man with the camera suffer emotionally over his epileptic children because she is defending Dirty Ian, who she believes has just had a seizure. She wants the man with the camera to be like her, to conform like her, to be enslaved like her. If this were to happen to him, she would feel better about herself. As in her eyes, the man with the camera's sick, quote-unquote, reaction to Dirty Ian throws into question her beliefs. She believes that she is responsible and compassionate, and we can see this by how she reacts to Dirty Ian's staged seizure. And we have also seen how this act is not true, by the very words from her own mouth. So, when she sees another person behaving like she would if she was not enslaved to conformity, she is forced into a position in her mind where her beliefs of herself are thrown into question. This scares the shit out of her. And so she, in a fight or flight reaction, rejects the catalyst in the situation instead of questioning herself. And so what she's doing is fighting against what is forcing her to question her beliefs about herself by going after the man with the camera. And somehow, if the man were to suffer emotionally by having children who have seizures, and he learns to take seizures seriously by the woman's definition, it would reinforce to the woman her definition of herself. And in this situation, if it were to actually happen that the woman somehow had the power to make the man with the camera emotionally suffer by making his children have seizures, if she could get this done in such a way as to not be put into a position to question her beliefs about herself, then in her mind, the man with the camera would be rightfully forced to conform to her illusion of selfless compassion by feeling shit over his children having seizures. And to the woman in this situation, she would win the illusionary conflict towards the man with the camera, and in this she would be proving herself to herself, reinforcing her beliefs about herself and her world, quelling her self-insecurities. To achieve this, she would, as she said, hope that children would suffer. And this is what she's afraid of in the first place. this realization of who she is. A delusional, selfish woman who would rather see children experience seizures than to have to face the truth about herself. And this selfish, sadistic, emotional desire reflects her initial intention for helping the stranger. Selfishness. She wants to maintain the self-image.
Marjorie wanted was a place to get away, relax, and recover from her back surgery.